just got out of the shower and I'm nude. I don't know how I've only just noticed that. Wow. That ain't good. That's my headphones. I might just go and grab another cable. Morning everyone. Well, I got up kind of early today and was hoping to hit the road walking quickly, but I kind of got consumed by a bit of admin stuff. I want to learn more about YouTube and how it all works and things like that. So that's what I've been doing and updating the video from a couple of days ago and started editing. When really I should be out on the road walking. But I did say at the very beginning in the first video that I wanted to be open and honest with you about, you know, how I go about my day and what I'm doing exercise-wise and diet-wise. And so far the diet's been pretty good. I've been living on a lot of salads of a night time, which I thoroughly enjoy. They're either tuna or they're chicken, very lean protein and a lot of veggies. I've just got to cut out a couple of things from that chopped salad that I showed you a while back, and that are the bacon bits and the croutons. I want to get rid of them altogether. Yes, they add great flavour and a bit of crunch, but they're not going to do me any favours, so they've got to go. The other thing that I got onto is something that I've used many, many years ago, and that is a pre-workout. In the earlier videos, you saw me taking no-dose tablets, which are just caffeine, and a lot of people will probably hate on me for this, but this stuff is dynamite. It gives you a lot of energy, and it helps me on my walks. So I'm going to cycle through this, and this is the one that I've gone with, and I've used it before. BPM Labs Lipo Rush, not sure. It tastes okay, blue raspberry. I think that's just an arbitrary name, to be honest. It tastes fine, but it says here, you know, you can have 1 or 2 scoops. I only have the 1 because 2 makes me way too jittery. But it works really well. It gives you a boost, and it makes me hit the road with a bit more pace. So anything that can get the heart rate up a little bit and burn a bit more is excellent. All right, so with all that in mind, I'm going to hit the road. So I just got back from my walk. It's bloody lovely out here today. And it's amazing how much a walk can make me feel better. Clears the head, makes me realise what I was dreaming of last night. Which is really weird that it came back to me during that walk. Sorry, I'm a little bit out of breath. But I'll get to that dream in just a sec. Right now, I thought, let's work out the muscles. Let's work out the muscles and get the heart rate up a little bit. These are 10 kilos. I probably should buy some lighter ones. This is probably not going to hurt later on, but I'm going to stretch anyway. I think tomorrow I might cop it. Alright, this is a pretty close-up shot because I just got out of the shower and I'm nude. I did something I said I wasn't going to do. In the first video, I told you that this was about how my clothes fit, and I wasn't worried about numbers on a scale. It's been a weekend and curiosity got the better of me, so I jumped on the scales. Now, in this first week, it's a period of adjustment and my diet hasn't really been the best. I think it's been about 75 to 80% there. It's definitely not 100%, nowhere near it. I ate junk food last weekend. I had too many beers. So, I shouldn't really be surprised. I lost 1.5 kilos. Someone of my size who's changing their diet and doing exercise the way I am should be seeing bigger results. You know, when I said it was about 75 to 80% right, I reckon it's probably closer to 60 to 65% right. The upside, of course, is that there is results and it's reward for effort. So if I make more of an effort, there'll be more of a reward. Like I said, I shouldn't be focusing on numbers on a scale, but it just gets to you. You want to know if you're doing the right thing. You know, my diet hasn't been as bad as in the past, but even though I'm eating better, I'm still eating too much. Is too much salad a bad thing? I'm not a nutritionist, I don't know. Portion sizes need work, I guess, even if it is salad. After a few false starts, I think I got this right. I got told off for using the wrong yogurt. I saw vanilla yogurt, picked it up, been using that. Someone commented on Twitter and said, dude, way too much sugar in that one. I really appreciate that. Tips from people who have done this before me, fitness people, tell me what to use. Because last night I spent ages in the supermarket trying to find the lowest fat, the lowest sugar yogurt. This is the sky over my house right now. And my street. What a sensational day. I really wish I could just go for a drive somewhere. This is the day you want to go to somewhere like Inverloch or, I don't know, anywhere by the water and just stare out at it. Oh yeah, my dream last night / this morning. I'll try and describe it as best as I remember. I was with my dad somewhere and there was a giant desk with a huge map sprawled out over it. And he said, so where are you going? Belarus. I've never harbored a desire to go to Belarus. Why would my brain think of Belarus? Way down inside. Belarus. There were these two, there was a couple, they were young, and they kind of took me under their wing. They let me stay in their tent. Don't know why I was staying in a tent in Belarus. Then I was invited by them to go somewhere, and they said, oh, you're going to need pants, and all I had was shorts. And then I rummaged through my bag, and I had these, I'm going to call them happy pants. Remember them from like the late 80s, early 90s? I used to wear them, so... And then we took off on push bikes, and I don't know, I was in Belarus. Am I supposed to go to Belarus? I'm going to be honest, I woke up this morning, I had to look up exactly where it was. I mean, I suppose I could go to Belarus.
20 minutes later.
Maybe I won't go to Belarus. I did this Google search for Belarus tourism, and Lonely Planet said that homophobia is rife, visas are needed by almost everybody, and people don't go there because of their lunatic, in quotation marks, their lunatic president. Oh, and the cost of the visa? Up to 420 US. I did also read another piece by someone from Poland who went to Belarus in 2014. Apparently they waived the visa if you were buying a ticket to the hockey championships or something, world championships. So a lot of people were going in under false pretenses. This lady said she took her tent with her but never used it because the hospitality of people in Belarus was awesome. So the people of Belarus like tourists, but the government make it expensive and difficult to go to your country. I don't get it. And why would you go to a country that costs so much and is a pain in the ass to get into when you've got all of Europe to go to? I don't think I'll be going to Belarus. Might go to Ukraine instead. Estonia, Latvia, Finland, Norway. I have no idea when I'm going to do that. So as we were going into the tunnel, there was a four-wheel drive. Maybe it's that one next to me there. And it had one of those Jesus fish on the back. For the longest time, anytime I've seen one of them, I give the same reaction in my head every time I see one on someone's car. Ugh. Such is my disdain for religion, and I know that's something to do with Christianity or something. And it's not that I've got an instant dislike. Actually, yes it is. I have an instant dislike. Well, no, dislike is too strong of a word. I would say as you can see, I get anxious and I get a little bit confused. I don't believe in God. I think by definition I am an atheist, but that's weird that there's a word for not believing in something. I don't believe in fairies. Is there a word for that? I guess it's one of those things where I just don't get it. Okay, here's the thing. I don't
get it, religion that is, and nor do I care to, because the whole thing is really farcical. I guess my point is, every time I see a Jesus fish on a car, I think surely you are a rational, sane, normal, clear-thinking person. Maybe I'm assuming too much. Just the sheer nonsense of an all-powerful, magical being is baffling, and I don't understand how anyone of sane mind could believe in such a fanciful story. Okay, let's say that you were having a discussion with a religious person. You said, oh yeah, I totally believe in Santa Claus. Absolutely believe that there's a magic man who flies around the world once a year and distributes presents to those who have been good. I really want to get on my skateboard. It's a beautiful day. I want to get the confidence on it again. It's one of those things, you know, when you're younger, I can see it in my head. We skated every day, and there was just no fear. There was almost no consequence. It was weird. I mean, sure, you're a lot younger and fitter and bounce back from injuries a lot quicker, but the thing that's holding me back from getting on the board is hurting myself. There's a real fear there, which is stupid because you get over injuries. I want that confidence back where you just jump on and go. It's really liberating. It's a lot of fun. It's funny, when I was buying all the parts for my board, I was looking for the fastest bearings and the hardest wheels to go fast, and in hindsight that was just stupidity, because in my brain I was still 16 looking for that rush. I'll get there one day.